Countdown. Do we talk after the countdown? Welcome here live to Floyd Central as we're here to have homecoming today and a big game here for Floyd Central as they versus the Madison Cubs.
I'm Joshua Breeden, and it's going to be a pretty exciting night already, Wyatt.
Should be a great game, sir.
Right now, homecoming's starting the homecoming court. I'll tell you, I love this light show, especially when you have the FC going off on the court.
They did a really good job with the lighting on the court. They really did.
Oh, yeah.
The FCs and the highlighters all over the place.
Oh. The band's killing it already. Yeah, I love the band. All right, so Wyatt, so tonight's game against Madison. All right. So, what do you think will be the main key to this game?
Definitely. I'm excited to see what Kobe Barnes will do tonight.
Oh, he's so fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. And same with Jake Highbreeder. Very excited to see both of them play.
And listen, about to start announcing the homecoming court.
Representatives from all four classes at Floyd Central. You'll notice that some of the students are carrying flowers or wearing colors. Those are to honor loved ones who have dealt with cancer. Representing the freshman class are Skylar Adwell. Skylar hopes to attend Indiana University.
So representing the freshman class is Skylar Adwell and escorted by Kyle Potes.
Skylar is carrying flowers to honor Sue Sexton. Representing the sophomore class are Anna Hilbricht, who plans to attend Indiana University.
Representing the sophomore class, Anna Hilbrick and Jake Highbreeder.
Jake plans to play in regionals this year.
Pretty cool to see Jake at regionals.
Representing the junior class are Olivia Stinson.
Olivia Stinson for the junior class.
To attend Butler University. Olivia is escorted by Jason Corrado.
Escorted by Jason Corrado.
I thought that they almost left out Jason there for a second. There was a huge pause where they announced.
And now for your senior homecoming king and queen candidates. The pairs are in alphabetical order based on homecoming queen candidates.
Now for the king and queen candidates for the senior class.
Brown and Adam Spalding.
Adam Spalding and Jamie Brown.
Sarah plans to attend the University of Louisville. She is escorted by Adam, who plans to play baseball at Bellarmine University. They both wear pink for Adam's mom, Amy Spalding.
It's a sparkly dress, isn't it?
So she went all
Our
out.
next candidates are Lois Idris and Harrison.
It's a nice dress.
Eads.
Next is Harrison
Lois
Eads
is undecided on her next
and
move, but plans to play in the softball state finals this year. Harrison is also undecided about next year. Lois is lime green flowers.
And Lois Idris.
Of her grandma.
What's with the sparkle theme going off? That's what I've been noticing.
Next up, we have Grace Hale and Cameron Sturgeon.
next you have Grace Hale and Cameron Sturgeon, both stars for the boys and girls basketball team.
Grace has signed to play basketball at Bellarmine.
Not as
University.
sparkly, but cool
Cameron's
shade of blue.
undecided about his future plans. The Gray Bouquet and Bouvier celebrate
People
Grace's
love that
dad's
already.
recent successes.
Cam Sturgeon, of course, is Coach Todd Sturgeon's son. And Grace
Next
plans to
up,
attend
Lincoln
Bellarmine on a
Lancaster
basketball
and
scholarship.
Kelby Rippey. Next year, Lincoln plans to attend Ball State University.
Next,
Kelby
we
plans
have
to attend the University of
Mr.
Cincinnati.
Kelby Rippey
Lincoln is
and
wearing blue flowers
Lakin
for
Lancaster.
Pete, and Kelby is wearing a white ribbon for his grandpa.
I like the flower ribbon dedication thing. I like that.
Our next candidates are Maren Meunier and Caden Brager.
It's fun to
Next
be in
year,
this crowd.
Maren is headed to
Everyone's going
Lincoln
insane.
University. Caden plans to attend Indiana State University. They are wearing pink for
Next, we have Maren
Maren's
Muner
Caden's
and Caden Brayer.
Next, we have Sarah Sands and Brett May.
Next is Sarah Sins and Brett May.
Sarah is undecided on her future plans, and Brett plans to attend Purdue University. Sarah is holding blue flowers for Sue Sexton. Brett is wearing a pink bow tie to honor his aunt, Marla Fountain. Sarah Sands and Brett May. Our next candidates are Taylor Sattler and Nick Winchell.
Taylor Sattler and Nick Winchell are next.
Next year, Taylor will attend the University of Louisville. Nick also will attend the University of Louisville. Taylor is carrying a teal flower to honor her mom, Jamie Sattler.
Future U of L players out there.
Next, we have Morgan Twinopoulos and Bryce Schindler.
Bryce Schindler and Morgan Monopolis.
People, they're enjoying over there in the back
Next
right.
year, Morgan is attending Purdue University. Bryce also will attend Purdue University. Morgan is carrying pink roses for her grandmother with a burgundy ribbon for her grandfather. Morgan Twinopoulos and Bryce Schindler. Next, we have Cassie Thomerson and Kobe Barnes.
Kobe Barnes.
This is Cassie Thomerson and Kobe Barnes.
Cassie has signed to play softball at Indiana State.
Cassie and Kobe will both
Kobe
play.
has signed to play basketball at Indiana
Will
State.
both be on athletic scholarships to Indiana State. Cassie will be playing softball and Kobe will be playing
Cassie is
basketball.
wearing a purple ribbon in honor of her grandpa, Alan Katz. Kobe is wearing a periwinkle flower to honor his grandpa, Jeff Byrne. Mr. Hecht and Mr. Byrne are escorting the candidates. Cassie Thomerson and Kobe Barnes.
Ooh, that's sweet right there.
That's awesome.
And our last pairing tonight, Ashlyn Waterbury and Greg Kolwicki.
Greg.
Ashton Waterbury and Greg Kowicki.
Isn't he the leader of the kill crew?
University. And Greg
Isn't Greg the
will
leader of
attend
the kill crew?
University
Yeah.
of Louisville.
That's what I
Yes,
thought.
sir, he is.
Ashlyn is carrying a black and white bouquet to honor her Pawpaw Dennis and Grandpa Bill. Greg is wearing a pink tie in honor of his mom. Ashlyn Waterbury and Greg Kolwicki. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 homecoming court.
And that does for the homecoming court, really.
Now we will find out who our king and queen are.
Here we go.
Presenting the crowns tonight are Samantha Cato, Student Council Vice President, and Sydney Palmer, Student Council Treasurer. At this time, please help us to congratulate our homecoming queen and king, Cassie Thomerson and Caden Brager.
Cassie Thomerson and Caden Brayer won king and queen.
Oh.
I didn't know that separate pairs
Yeah,
could win.
they definitely can.
I always thought that you voted on two of them.
He looks so confused right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's give our homecoming court a big round of applause.
Well, congratulations to them. Good job to everybody that has presented in front of us today. I gotta love this crowd. They just love shouting stuff. I love it. There's nothing better than being in this gym. I'll tell you that. And lights on. Tap outs. Just 20 minutes right now, so maybe starts. And here goes the band. Jamming out.
Game tonight, Floyd Central versus Madison Cubs. Should be a great one, shouldn't it?
Oh, heck yeah. This side, they still got the score up, 81-41 from the JV game. That's a pretty interesting game already.
Very excited for the game.
Kill Crew's already all set up. Band's playing great. I'm telling you, band's one of my favorite things. Just because, see, that stuff takes skill and just, I don't know. I don't know what's about it. It's just music is on real instruments is so good.
So if you did not see the homecoming court, Cassie Thomason got queen and Noah Brown got king. And you are listening to 88.1 Highlander Radio. I am Wyatt Williams, alongside me, Josh. And Josh, hit us with some underwriting grades.
Right now we have Samtech, Longboards, Taco Antique, Retailer Supply, the David Burrow team, and Agile Urbana Real Estate Services, and always First Driving Academy. Thank you. These are, of course, our grant writers who help make our production possible. There's a shoe left on the court, and there she goes. There it is. Oh, it's... All right, so, of course, Madison Cubs will be taking on the Floyd Central Highlanders here at Floyd Central on 88.1 Highlander Radio. And I don't really know. I mean, for this game to honestly be a blow, I say, especially Kobe Barnes, I say he's probably the best player on the team.
Absolutely.
Say he's got a... So he goes off, then Highlanders are sitting at top tier level.
Really is. He had, I believe it was 32 points just the other night against BNL, and then Jake Hybrider had 29. So great games for both those guys. The Highlanders knock them onto the court side layup lines.
Now you know they're playing Floyd Central fight song. This is some good stuff right here. Especially at football, this stuff gets rowdy.
Yeah.
This stuff is insane.
You said the Kill Crew definitely showed out tonight, all in their pink.
FC.
So JV finished earlier. It was a 81-41 final score. Highlanders won that one.
Now, of course, varsity team will be looking to get both wins, both on varsity and JV. Right now, see, here's the thing. I like this setting. This is really cool. Like the pink, the ribbons and stuff. Like pink, yeah. It's all just, it's really good. It's really good environment. I like everything. That I say, just I like going a little extra.
Right there.
All right, so right now, warm-ups for the Highlanders have been going on quite a minute now. High breeder, he's he's automatic from 3 right there.
Just an all-around beast, pretty much anywhere. I'm excited to see what he does his junior and senior year. Especially since Kobe's not here, he'll be kind of the guy, you know. So I'm actually really excited to see it.
Yeah, I think I can't remember what game it was. What was the last game you and me did? Was it like I think it was Providence.
Providence girls game.
Yeah. No, it was no, now I know. I can't remember what it was, but I was doing graphics and stuff. He went off. He hit like 5 threes straight. He would not. He wouldn't have missed no matter what.
Oh, the other night, the Bedford game, he broke Luke Goldman's record for consecutive threes. He went 6 for 6.
Oh wow, that's a Floyd Central record setter right
And
there.
that's an immediate 18 points just like that.
Right now,
In just 6 possessions, it's almost 20 points.
right now the Madison Cubs, of course, are taking their place on the court to begin their warm-ups. I'm saying Hybrider will not he will not miss. He just made 2 more. Oh,
He's a whole different kind of animal whenever you watch him play.
see, I'm excited. I'm excited. I love basketball more than any other sport right now. And I don't even know why. This is especially such a good day. Like, it's not... Like, here's my... I'm weird where it comes to weather. I'm like, if it's somewhat cold but not quite, then I'm down for an inside game. And basketball was perfect. My brothers both played basketball. I sadly didn't. I'm a watcher of basketball more than I am a player. I can still make the layup.
You commented the Jennings County Floyd Central girls sectional game the other day. What?
It was Friday.
Give us some highlights of that.
I think it was Thursday, Friday. It was so. It was a good weird game. Floyd Central lost. I think it was 46-51 to Jennings County, and I can't remember what it was. I mean, turnovers, of course, was the thing, as it is for most basketball games, as you would expect. But the thing is the whole game, like, it was close to the last few minutes of the fourth, and for no reason, like, they just stopped the game, and, like, someone was shooting a free throw, and they flat out just stopped them, and they took everyone off the court, and some lady came out in, like, doctor's gloves, like blue and, like, some gauze, and she's dabbing blood off the free throw line, and I did that game, and I was like, well, apparently someone's injured. The thing that made it weird was it looked like it was just at the free throw, but then she backed it up to the 3, then the half court, then full court. So there was a trail of blood going through the whole court, and they didn't realize it till then. And the even weirder thing was no one was getting patched up. No substitutes were taking place. It was so awkward. So I'm like, who's leaving a trail of blood through the entire court, and they don't even know. I mean, like, you could probably tell.
What was the final score of that game?
I think it was 46-51 or 45-51, something around that margin. I can't exactly remember. Oh, Kobe Barnes shooting 3 from deep. This is such a good 3-point shooting team. Yeah. So tonight is, of course, pink out. It's the homecoming court that came out. They wore ribbons and flowers to represent any family members that at the time had cancer, and I like stuff like that. I like traditional basketball games, or just in general, I think cool how everything works. But what I love is just whenever they take like a serious thing, especially with cancer and just any disease, despite anything. I think it just means a lot to, especially the families, not just the players. And yeah, right now, Floyd Central will be taking on the Madison Cubs. Both teams are currently shooting their warm-ups. And you can see the Floyd Central is now walking pink shorts and jerseys for tonight's pink out night, and so is the kilt crew sitting over there in the green zone. And People are excited. There's lots of cheering here. The band's going crazy. It's just overall a really good environment to be in right now. And yeah, basketball. I mean, there's something about basketball that's just amazing. It's. I mean, I get every team's a team sport, but if you think about it, I think it's more than anything just how and it works. I mean, football can be a good argument to that with the small players, but the whole thing with the JV game was they just the passing, the assists, good ball movement won the game easy, and they were. And right now, you can actually watch live on WNES TV and on our stream and on YouTube the actual game. We got our lovely film crew out with us today. It's a WNES FC TV, as I corrected myself. That's where you can watch it. So right now, two big players already are Jake Highbreeder and Kobe Barnes. Both them, Jake Highbreeder, as my co-host Wyatt already explained, he's just tremendous from three. And Kobe Barnes is he's a good all-around player, and it doesn't matter who goes off. Especially if they make their first two shots in a row, then prepare for a night. That's all I'm gonna say. And Madison already is looking great. At their warm-ups, potential is just, oh my, that was a deep three. Oh my God. Everyone's stretching. Everyone's having a good time. Great music by the band, cheerleaders, everybody. Great night for basketball. Anyway, right now you are listening to 88.1 Highland Radio, or you can be watching us on, of course, on YouTube and on our stream, and at WNES FCTV, as the Floyd Central Highlanders take on the Madison Coats. It's about 13:20 till game time, and it's pink out night here at Floyd Central. Both teams are already looking great in warm-ups. Floyd Central's really focusing on the three right here in warm-ups. I think we're going to have 3-2 zone possibly throughout the game. All right, so Wyatt. So here's my main question here. So as I already explained, Jake Highbreeder and Kobe Barnes will be two factors for this game, but here's my thing. What do you think how do you stop these guys?
Us?
Yeah, how do you think you mostly stop Floyd Central?
Gosh, is there any way to stop Kobe Barnes? I mean, that's my question for it. I'm honestly, when he gets into that zone, I don't think there is a way to stop him, honestly, but Jake, I think just kind of disrupt his passing a little bit and kind of get his mind off the game, and it seems like it screws him up a little bit.
Deny open looks.
Yeah. And yeah, but Jake's a great basketball player, and he's the same just as Kobe. I mean, when both of them get in their zone, it's honestly unstoppable because they just keep on feeding each other, and they just keep on putting down just easy baskets.
Yeah, what was the record that Highbreeder set? It was consecutive threes.
6 consecutive threes that he hit. He beat Luke, last year's star senior Luke Goman.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we got about almost 11 and a half minutes before game time starts. Whew. Exciting night for Floyd Central as homecoming court was announced about 10 minutes ago.
And Logan Libbs has been not feeling so well the past couple of days, so I'm wondering if that'll affect his game a little bit. But knowing Logan, I mean, he's an amazing basketball player, and if he gets an open look, he's for sure He's for sure gonna jam on somebody.
Yeah, there's stuff always goes on. I mean, what's that thing going? I mean, there's that one thing going around. Strep was one thing. My mom had that. But
I don't know what he had, but I know that he's had it the past couple of days, and yeah, he's just. But I think he feels better now. I was talking to him before the game. He said he feels better and he's ready to play. So I think he's gonna put it behind him and
feel
play
better
some
at game
basketball.
time. I noticed from the band, there's that one kid on the triangle. I love him. I love him already.
So if you go to YouTube right now and look up WNAS FC TV, one space between WNAS and FC TV, you can check out the live stream right now of this game. We have Adrian Peters, Leroy Williams, and Lauren Thine, excuse me. We have Lauren Thine, and they're on cameras right now, doing a great job. And yeah, that's who we have on cameras and live stream WNAS FC TV on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be good to watch this game on TV more than just listening to it. I mean, it's still good. I mean, listening to it, it's just as good. I mean, just this whole Pink Out. Like this is a whole sight to see when you got everyone on board with Pink Out, band, cheerleaders.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, if you look in the student section, the whole place is pink.
Yeah, even that one guy I'm already seeing there who has a green jacket on, I can see pink under. So he's still got it no matter what.
Yeah, I think he was on the homecoming court though. This guy sitting in the very front, Schindler.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I see him.
So I mean, there are people who were in the homecoming court, so they don't. But I mean, pretty much other than that, I mean, if you look at that student section, it's all pink.
Oh my God, there's nothing better than music. I'm telling you, during a game. So I used to be a part of the band, and there's nothing better than just, especially pep songs, just because it's literally just, you know how to play, put energy into it. It beats well. If I'm feeling it, I'm sure the players are feeling it too. Right now, Madison is looking unstoppable at warm-ups. They're making everything.
They really have.
And
I just looked over and they hit, gosh, 8, 9 consecutive shots. They were all deep balls. So now watching, I mean, they're definitely gonna have to plug up the street ball because Madison's pretty good at it from what I can see here.
I'm down for a close game.
Sounds awesome. Just as long as FC comes out on top. That's all I care about.
So I mean, a blowout in a basketball game is always interesting to watch. But here's my I think when a blowout is only cool when you're a fan of that team. Say, I mean, I'm just say, like, I'm naming NBA teams out. Say you're watching Timberwolves versus the Magic. If it's a blowout, and you're a fan of the Thunder, you're gonna be like, I'm probably gonna switch channels because this is. But if you're a Timberwolves fan, then you're doing stuff. You're having your own dance party in your living room. And close basketball games, that's the stuff that makes you interesting. You can't wait to see more. And right, I'm gonna tell you, Madison's looking so good in these warm-ups. Oh, that was
really hard. God, they're hitting some deep threes.
He almost made that one from the hash mark. God. We got about 7:22 left before the game actually starts. And I mean, I mean, at the same time, basketball is a more consistent game, especially with the girls' basketball team and the guys. The few games I did with the guys, it's just everything. There's a momentum, and it goes both ways, and it can rather be easy and or hard. Either way, depends on how you play. I mean, turnovers were costly on the last few basketball games that I called.
So the Dazzlers just got back from Disney World at Nationals. They got third place in the whole United States of America, in the whole nation. They got third place in POM and sixth place in hip hop.
Oh, that's
so very proud of the Dazzlers. Great job, girls.
Congratulations. That's
finishing top 6 in both. Well, top 3 in POM and top 6 in hip hop. It's very impressive.
Yeah, that's hard. I can't bend like that. I can't. I don't.
Not nearly flexible enough.
So I don't think I could. I mean, I could try a backflip. You better have paramedic. You gotta have someone there to help me. Right now, they're already clearing off the court right now with just a little under 6 minutes to go.
This game was originally scheduled for 2 Saturdays ago, but of course the ice and the cold caused us not to have school, so they moved it back to today. And glad to be here with you, Josh.
Yeah, and now, yeah, it's good. It's good to be here with you too, Wyatt. It's always good. It's right now 47 degrees. Hard to believe. Literally a week ago, it was like 2. It was, oh my God. I mean, did you go out in that weather?
No, I decided to be warm.
I
So I stayed
I mean, I
inside.
didn't do it for long. So just I think I went outside, like, because if it's coldest day of the year, you gotta get through. And then I remember that being the worst 3 seconds I ever opened up the door in my life. But right now you can watch this game live on YouTube. If you just type in WNAS FCTV, you will see the actual live game here. We got cameras set up all over. And yeah, again, just WNAS FCTV, watch us live.
We got a halftime show as well today. We'll have Mr. Square up in the booth for a halftime interview.
You see Greg Kolwicki down there. He's going to. He gets intense. He gets intense in some of these games.
I just think he loves the environment, man. It's awesome to watch him.
He's in his like mindset. This is his jungle. He just goes around and goes insane. God, the band. I'm telling you. I think I've said this too many times.
So you being a Pacers fan, how'd you react to Victor Oladipo?
See, here's the thing. It's like watching Russell Wilson throw at 1 yard and intercepting, and then your Super Bowl dreams are gone. That's like the Pacers season.
That's a pretty good
comparison.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good.
It was sadly tragic. Oh my God. Hey, but I can't remember who we played last. I know we won by 2 points or 3. Oh my God,
I've never really had a team, honestly, NBA. I've just always loved like certain players, like LeBron. Probably my favorite athlete of all time in any sport. He's definitely up there. He's top 3.
My family's a mix. My family's a mix of team. My mom doesn't watch basketball. My dad doesn't care anymore, but he used to be a Bulls fan back in the day. My brother's a Warriors fan. My older one's I'm a Pacers fan, and for some reason my younger brother's a Timberwolves fan. So he is a.
I've always been a fan of wherever LeBron was because I've always just loved LeBron. So honestly, whenever LeBron retires, I've always liked the 76ers. So I've always thought about it. Maybe I could just be a 76ers fan.
You're hoping for a free agency. You're hoping for that free agency, or is this when LeBron nailed down the Lakers, Cavs, and 76ers?
I actually was hoping it was 76. I was hoping it was 76ers or Rockets. I will say that. I didn't really want to see him out there in LA because I had a feeling what's happening right now where he doesn't really have a shot at the finals. You know, I had a feeling that was going to happen. And, I mean, you never know. LeBron James has been there the last 9 years, right?
I believe so.
So, I mean, he definitely has a great shot at going back, but yeah, never know.
And right now, both teams have just made their way back onto the court. With some of the cheerleaders bringing out some flags. That's right. FCHS, what that spells, Floyd Central High School.
I'm telling you, man, earlier today I really didn't think this was going to be a good game, but now that I'm looking at how Madison's shooting, I think this honestly might just be a great game.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can bother a game. I mean, if they keep shooting what they do and say even just a little bit Floyd Central's off their game, that can be a factor that decides the final score.
I mean, the way these guys are looking right now, if they come out to play and they come out and they're hitting shots a lot and they're on fire, and Floyd Central is, and it's going to be a tough game here.
It could be a pretty high-scoring game, too. Because, I mean, Floyd Central, too, they're praying for that 100-point game. That'd be awesome.
Has that ever happened?
I highly doubt, considering the zeros on the shot clock only have 2. It would break the way we do things. And yeah, you can, of course, if you're listening to us here on the radio or on our stream, you can go to YouTube at WNAS FCTV. Just type that in. You can watch the actual live stream. More and more cameras uh, around us right now. Watch the game. It's going to be a great time. Both teams are looking great. We got about a minute left before this game actually starts. Both teams going to their bench.
And so, like we were talking about earlier, Logan Lives dealing with some sickness earlier this week. He just looked up at me and winked and pointed at me, so I think he's ready to go here today for this game. It looks like he's going to be ready for it. So, I'm excited to see what he does tonight.
That's the wink you do before you drop 40. That's what you do before
So
you...
does James Harden like wink often? I'm guessing. Is he just a regular winker?
You just... It's the magical 45 backstep into the three.
So for you who are listening on FCTV or WNAS FCTV on YouTube, you will see we're ready to start our national anthem. But you are listening on the radio, we're ready to start it. So just ready for that.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Highlands at Floyd Central High School for Tuesday night homecoming hoops. A hearty welcome to our guests from Madison. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's game is a Hoosier Hills Conference matchup featuring the Madison Cubs and the Floyd Central Highlanders. Before we begin, please join us in congratulating the Lady Highlander golf team. This year, the golfers won their 6th straight sectional title.
Wow.
That's impressive.
6th straight sectional title for the women's golf team.
I know nothing about golf. That's impressive.
It really is. I mean, sectionals are hard to win, especially 6 times in a row. Tracks on their, I want to say 13th or 14th straight sectional. If they win it this year, they'll be on 15 straight sectionals.
Well, that'd be dope.
Sophomore Isabella Stemler. Junior Courtney Kessinger. Freshman Sophie Cook.
It's a very good golf team.
Golfers Classic medalist, conference honorable mention, and all area team. Sophomore Zoe Hayne.
Oh, wait, what?
Zoe is second place
Little
medalist.
kid, she's a little confused. She didn't know where to stand.
Junior Francesca Hartledge. She was third place medalist at sectional, conference honorable mention, second place medalist Culver's Classic, and all area team. Junior Sydney Juliot. She was named to the all area team. And senior Morgan Spinopoulos. She was the New Albany Invitational medalist, conference honorable mention, all area team, and academic all-state honorable mention. Coaches were assistant coach Casey LeDuc, head coach Kara Collier.
Head coach is one of the biggest things to ever on any team.
Coaches baseball as well. Coach Luke does.
Really?
Next year. Let's hear it one more time for the Lady Highlander Golfers.
Okay, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. 6 straight sections. That's gotta be. That's almost a record, if not already somewhere.
At this time, we invite you to join us as we
We will do the national anthem now.
playing the national anthem. Presenting the colors tonight are ROTC cadets Trotter, Dyers, Durrett, commanded by Cadet Robbins. Once the colors have been presented, the Floyd Central Pep Band, led by Harold Yankee, will perform our national anthem.
right, welcome back, Highlander fans. Tonight, your starting lineup for Madison: Mason Welch, Blair Holt, Luke Miller, Cooper Yancey, Carson Livingston. Let's see here, they got 3 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 sophomore tonight. Then for the Highlanders, number 2, senior, 5'11", Nick Winchell. Next, senior, 5'11", Levi Seward, number 11. Next, number 20, 6'6", senior, Kobe Barnes. Next, number 21, sophomore, 6'3", Jake Highbreeder. And finally, number 31, senior, 6'3", Cam Sturgeon will start us off here for the Highlanders tonight. So we talked earlier a lot, Josh, about the major impact that Kobe and Jake will play in the game tonight. Who else do you think will play a major role in the game tonight?
I mean, personally, this can be taken into it. I don't watch a lot of our basketball teams. I think, frankly, I think this is any basketball team. As long as, this ball movement is huge, yes, but give it to the right guy. They need to know what someone can do. Like, if someone's specialty is shooting, but he can't drive the basket, know that and don't try to force something that someone can't do, because it's going to, of course, cause misses / turnovers, and those add up to the final score, definitely.
Absolutely. Here's we're going to get started here for the tip-off. It will be Kobe Barnes and number 4 for the Madison Cubs, Mason Welch, tipping off.
And the crowd's getting into it, the Kill Crew especially.
The Highlanders will win the tip-off here as Levi Seward will take it down the court. Now Nick Winchell. Winchell back to Seward. Seward to the right, over to Barnes. Barnes pulls a 3. No good off the back of the rim. Cam Sturgeon tips it back out. Jake Highbreeder saves it. And I take that back. He does not. It goes out of bounds.
They don't force anything. It's one thing.
Now, Cooper Yancey with the ball. Yancey over to Holt. Holt to Miller. Miller back to Yancey. Yancey inside to Welch. Welch driving right. Gives it over to Yancey. Yancey over to Miller. Miller to Holt. Holt to Welch. Welch will drive inside, dishes it over. It'll be a 3-pointer for Miller, and he is going to drain it. We were talking earlier about the great 3-point shooting in warm-ups, and they're already showing it.
Yeah.
That was a deep 3 ball. Ball is up, and it is an and 1 here. Kobe Barnes.
How tall is he?
6'6", I believe. Yes, 6'6".
Give it to him and get out of the way. Oh, that'd be odd. Could you imagine him just tearing up the paint? That's what I like.
Kobe Barnes' free throw is up, and it is good. 3-3 is your score here. Highlanders and Cubs are all tied up with 6:35 left. Now down the court, Welch has it, going to drive inside, dishes it over in the corner. Now over to Welch again. Welch going to pull it. No good off the back of the rim. Kobe Barnes with the rebound. Barnes down the court now. Over to Seward. Seward inside to Sturgeon. Sturgeon going to dribble and take the shot on a fadeaway. No good. Welch with the rebound. Welch over to Yancey. He's going to drive inside and dish it back out to Miller. Miller with it. Over to Livingston. Livingston to Yancey. Now Miller with it again. Walsh over and passes out of bounds, looking for Luke Miller.
Dumb turnover already. I mean, if you're gonna pass, if you're
Right
gonna
over his
pass,
head.
yeah, so if you're gonna pass, know how tall people are. This is my.
Jake Hybrider now taking down the court.
That's okay.
Hybrider now driving inside, going to take the layup. It is no good. Sturgeon with the rebound and in.
Great rebound.
Highlanders take a 2-point lead here, 5-3. Now, Livingston over to Welsh. Welsh to Miller. Miller over to Livingston. Livingston back across the court to Welsh. Welsh back to Livingston. Livingston falling down, barely gets it out to Miller. Now, Yancey with it. Yancey over to Welsh. Now driving, shot is up and it is no good.
What is the style of play? I mean, just drive and kick it out and repeat. And I mean, this is
All they've done so far.
This is the problem with these basketball games. There's no shot clock. So literally, if the Highlanders wanted to, this quarter could be over, and it could be 5-3. Highlanders up by 2.
Now I do know there is a 5-second stalling, a 5-second violation.
Yeah, but I mean all you gotta do is get out of the paint. If you just get out of the paint, then you can hold it off.
Second free throw is up and it is good. 5-5 is your score here. Now Seward coming down the court over to Barnes. Barnes over to Hybrider. Hybrider Winchell. Winchell to Seward. Seward back to Winchell. Winchell inside. Barnes. Barnes gonna pull up and get fouled.
This is the second time to the line already. Hack the big one.
Foul on number 25.
And my mistake, it looks like it wasn't a shooting foul.
And Madison not ready for that one, and Kobe missed it. Now Welsh with it, coming down the court over to Yancey. Yancey gonna dish it over to Miller. Miller takes 3, no good. Now to Winchell. Winchell, the other end of the court, loses it, gets it back now. Now to Hybrider. Hybrider to Seward. Seward inside to Barnes, and Barnes loses it. It goes almost out of bounds. Saved. Omen with it. Now Yancey. Omen now with it still. Omen inside to Yancey. Yancey had a wide open layup, but loses the ball instead. Miller now with it. Miller out to Welsh. Welsh, no, not gonna take it. Now, bad pass, another bad pass by Welsh. And Madison somehow ends up with it, but now it's stolen by Seward.
Oh, great steal.
Winchell with it down the court, now back out to Seward. Seward to Barnes, who has a wide open 3 and is gonna take it. No good. Now Sturgeon with it.
Oh, he kind of threw an elbow there. I don't know, you can, if you're listening on the radio, you can watch this broadcast on YouTube, WNAS, SCTV. Just type that in. You can listen to us, and you can also watch the game live. Camera set up, of course. And substitutions already are
Now
in.
Jalen Potes is going to check in for Seward, and Logan Libbs is going to check in for Sturgeon. Winchell passing it in now to Kobe. Kobe with the easy layup. Great play there. Now Miller. And down the court over to Omen. Omen back to Miller. Miller back to Omen. Omen to Miller. Miller in the corner to Omen. Omen no good on the shot. Winchell with the rebound. Winchell coming up the court over to Potes. Potes does not take the shot. Now to Winchell. Winchell to Libs. Now to Barnes. Ooh, Barnes crossed up some boys. And then over to Highbreeder in the corner, and three is no good. Logan Libs gets it back and jams it.
I love a slam dunk.
What I tell you earlier, Logan was feeling better and he was going to dunk it if he got the chance.
Oh, I love slam dunks, especially in high school games.
It's awesome. Logan's the best at it. He always has the most electrifying dunks. Now Yancey coming down the court with it over to Miller. Miller to Omen. Omen back to Miller. Miller dancing around with it now to Welsh.
So now there's the he traveled already. Now they finally got him.
That's the third turnover in the last 5 drives on Welsh.
I'm telling you, turnovers, especially in all.
They will have Welsh coming out and Holt will go in. Welsh clearly frustrated with the way he's been playing so far.
Turnovers. I mean, I did the last 2 games. They're just killing them.
Barnes passes it in to Highbreeder. Highbreeder inside to Barnes, and it is good. That is an assist to Highbreeder. 11-5 is your score here with 1:11 left.
Highlanders leading.
Now into Humes. Humes to Yancey. Yancey now to Miller. Miller going to drive to the left, dish it over. Now Yancey with it again. Yancey over to Humes. Humes back to Yancey. Now to Miller in the corner. Miller airballs a 3. Now Kobe coming up the court with it. Kobe waiting for somebody to get open.
He's calling for a play. That's what he's doing.
Winchell not a Highbreeder.
He pulls up from right there.
Highbreeder now looking for the last second shot. Going to spin and take it. And it is good. What a shot there by Jake Highbreeder. And that'll end your first quarter.
Fantastic layup at the end. It looks like he wanted a call, too. He's grabbing his wrist.
13-5, the Highlanders lead the Cubs. Now we're ready to start the second quarter. And now we have some underwriting grants.
We would like to give just quick thanks to all the following grants that made this production possible. Jesse of Bell Enterprises, Brian Jackson, State Farm Agent, Oliver Agency Insurance, Lambs Heating and Air Conditioning, and Chris Bryant Masonry. I mean, it was pretty close in the first, maybe probably half. Yeah, I guess so. Half of the first quarter.
Right there at the very beginning, when we first started, I was a little worried.
Yeah, but it's starting to pull away just a little bit. Yeah, like I even said before, I mean, if you can just get Highbreeder and Barnes going, and they both went to it, then I mean, it transcended to the score. No doubt about that.
Barnes definitely on his game here is hitting all the free throws he's been given, and Logan lives with a huge dunk.
And he even got that alley-oop pass work the second time. Looks like they're getting ready to start the second quarter right here.
Madison with it at top of the key now. Driving inside is Miller. Miller out. Holt over to Livingston. Livingston back to Miller. Holt gets it stolen from him, and it's Levi Seward coming up the court now. Stolen again by Livingston. Livingston to Omen. Omen out to Miller. Miller now over to Yancey. Yancey to Miller. Miller now to Livingston. Livingston to Omen. Omen going to drive and pull up a jump and fake a jump, pass it. Now Livingston with it. Now Miller. Miller to Omen.
And this offense is so bad. They're just driving and kicking it out.
Yeah.
It's dumb basketball.
Oh, Miller now with the ball. Miller driving and backs out and throws it back. Madison really just can't find anything to do now.
Yeah, their coach is already yelling at him. And he traveled
That
right
is
there.
a huge travel.
But they're going to give him a jump ball anyway.
Yeah, that was an odd call.
I mean, still Highlanders ball, so.
Highbreeder now. Coming up the court. Now to Seward. Seward over to Libbs. Libbs with almost with another dunk.
I want him to dunk again.
Oh,
You have no idea.
That was so close.
That'd be so awesome.
Tipped off the rim a little bit, but it is in. That is 4 points for Logan Libbs now. Over in the corner, Welsh.
Like, bumped in. Big man already getting called for bumping into people. I mean, I like seeing dunks. I mean, that thing was kind of funny though, to be real. I'm
So
still.
Logan Libbs fouls Welsh, and now they pass the ball in. Now Welsh with it. Over to Gout. Now Yancey gonna take the three. This is no good. Now out. Pulls up with the shot there, and it is no good. Lives with the rebound. Barnes with it. Now over to Eads in the corner. Eads gonna pull a three, and it is no good, almost in. Eads gets his own rebound. Inside to Kobe. Kobe not gonna pull it, and is fouled.
Third time to the line already. I mean, they're doing a good job, especially getting to the paint. I don't even. Because like Libbs already getting a dunk, and I mean, I guess you can call it half a dunk. Barnes already getting his alley-oop layup, and then to the line 3 times already in the Highbreeders score. That first free throw is already good. Here he goes for this second one. I hate this. I mean, all you can. This offense is. I hate this guy already standing up there clapping. I don't know that team coach or whatever. I hate this offense. It's so stupid. Let's just drive and kick it out until we get a wide open shot. But it'll take 80% of the quarter.
So now if you check into YouTube and get on there and look up WNAS FC TV on YouTube, you can watch our live stream of the game here. We have Leroy Williams, Adrian Peters, and Lauren Thine on camera tonight. As the Highlanders now with the ball coming up the court. Seward on a fast break, loses the ball. Winchell does, and now Madison back up the court. Miller has it. Miller guarded by Barnes. Now over to Livingston, who has a wide open lane and is over to Welsh. Welsh in the corner for a three. No good. Barnes with the rebound, coming up the court now. Barnes over to Jake Highbreeder. Highbreeder gonna pull up, take a shot, and he is fouled. That's an and one.
Him and Barnes already going to the paint. If he starts going for three, that's a whole different story already. That'd be awesome.
Basket is good by Jake Highbreeder to the line for one.
Well, it looks
First
like
shot for Jake is up, and it is...
Yes, I would say there's a little bit of confusion already.
Refs call this off for just a second. They're gonna let Jake retake that.
Yeah, the Madison coach is already talking, trying to get some, probably disagrees with it. It's not easy to change it, dude, so get stuck with it.
Floyd Central's Jake Highbreeder put the shot, and it is good. 20-5, your Highlanders lead with 3:41 left. Now down the court, Welsh. Ball is stripped. Winchell running down the court with it now. Pulls up the shot, and it is good.
They've yet to score this quarter.
Now Livingston tries to bounce it off Kobe, get it out of bounds. That was horrible. Bounced off his chest, went right into bounds, and Jalen Post grabs it and misses the shot, but Kobe gets the rebound and is fouled on the shot. That's an and one. He made it.
Time to the line. I mean, turnovers, like, I think, how many was that back to back? It's like 3? Oh my God, what did I tell you already? I mean, Kobe Barnes is already tearing it up, and I don't think the Cubs haven't scored since the first quarter, I think.
No, I don't think they have. I think the final score of the first quarter was, what, 13-5?
They were tied 5-5, so right now the Highlanders are a 19-0 run, 20-0 run with the free throw made by Kobe Barnes.
So Highlanders, as Josh just said, 25-5 is the score. Highlanders lead. Livingston now with the ball to Yancey. Yancey driving inside, takes the jumper, and it is good for the first points of the second quarter.
Yeah.
Only 5 minutes and 10 seconds late. Potes with it now to Barnes. Barnes gonna pull a three. No good off front of the rim, but rebound by Jake Highbury, who puts up the shot. And what a rebound and shot here by Jake.
Him and Barnes already.
Already lighting it up tonight. Driving now over in the corner is Omen. Omen gonna take the three, and it is good. We've seen a little spurt of life here from the Cubs.
I was like, now you get it rolling.
I mean, they just scored right now in the last, what, 40 seconds?
He traveled. Yep, they called it.
In the last 40 seconds, they've scored the exact same amount that they scored in the whole first quarter. And 5 minutes and 10 seconds into the second quarter.
A good sign, but yet still a bad sign.
Yes.
It's a
You take it how you want to.
it's a mix.
Now Miller coming up the court, guarded by Jake Highbury. They're going to call a foul on Jake.
Please don't get in foul trouble already. That's the last thing they need. Him and Barnes already tearing it up.
Now Yancey with the ball, driving to the right. Over to Omen. Omen back inside to Yancey. Yancey's gonna pull a shot, no good. Rebound Surgeon.
Right now Barnes with the ball. Gets to Highbreeder. Another lift. He is killing it already. Look on the Cubs, struggling already to give it to court. And a timeout is called by the Cubs already. I mean, Colby was the story of the first quarter, and Jake's already the story already of the second quarter. And the two players we even mentioned before the game even started, too. Ooh.
Just a great game by both of them so far.
Score is currently 29-10, as Floyd Central does have a 19-point lead with a minute and 32 seconds left in the second quarter, almost halftime.
Just another reminder, if you are listening to 88.1 right now, you can turn off your radio if you would like to watch the televised version and go to YouTube, then search WNAS FC TV to listen to me and Josh on the televised broadcast of this game.
I mean, the Kill Crew's getting into it.
Kill Crew is definitely getting into it right now, having a great time.
They're working on
Everybody
something.
showed up and showed out in their pink.
Yeah, Greg Kowalski's already talking to everybody. He's trying to get something going. Making a chant going. Just crowd surf somebody.
Absolutely the best student section in the world, 100%. Definitely the most hype, especially at big games like New Albany and Jeff and all that.
So Floyd Central does a good job of keeping a home court advantage.
We really, honestly, our basketball and football teams are as successful as they are, and it is a major part played by the Kilt Crew. So now Yancey with it, and ball is tipped by Kobe. Kobe has it running down the court now, going to drive, and is going to put up a shot.
Another turnover. And Barnes showing some good sportsmanship by helping him up.
That was awesome. I'd like to see that. Double team now. Jalen Potes almost blocked that and got the pass. And Kobe Barnes
He's
he
going
just
at
swung his foot up and kicked it.
He does not care.
He is playing out of his mind right now. If he can't get a hold of the ball with his hands right now, he's trying to kick it.
Defense already has been amazing for him. He got a steal already, like not even. It was a little bit past half court when the coach brought it up.
Now Livingston with it. To Yancey. Yancey heading towards the left. Now takes the shot, and it is good. Highlanders lead 31-12 over the Cubs with 45 seconds left. Hybrider with it now over to Winchell.
I think he's looking for the last second shot.
I think they're definitely going to hold this and take this clock way down.
Take this 19-point lead to the next level.
Now Winchell back towards the right.
Just holding
15 seconds left.
I'm not sure I like this style of basketball.
I definitely think there should be a shot clock.
Oh, heck yeah.
Kobe's going to take the last second shot. Winchell has it. Lay it back in.
And
oh my gosh. Jacob Ray gets the rebound after Cody Barnes and Nick Winchell missed the ball. And it hung on the rim for a good, I'd say, what seemed like forever.
And the Kill Crew's loving it already. They're dancing.
Whole place lit up whenever that went in. That was awesome.
So right now the score is 31-12 as Floyd Central does lead by a whopping 21 points. I said it'd be a high-scoring game for the Highlanders if both Highbreeder and Floyd Barnes take at it. Barnes definitely was the story in the first quarter, and then Highbreeder again in the second. Floyd Barnes did play better defense that game. Period. Kill Crew and the band already loving that.
Definitely in sync tonight. Both of them playing a major role in this game. So we will have the athletic director of the Kilt Crew, or the athletic director tonight in for a halftime interview here soon. Mr. Sequeira.
I've always said this once before. Floyd Central does a good job of just keeping everyone in the game, and just especially the Kill Crew and the band. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for Madison when you're like, that guy I'm talking about earlier. Like, he just made a layup. They're going insane.
And now the Floyd Central Dazzlers, 3rd place in pom and 6th place in hip hop in the whole nation, are now out here for their performance.
And here they go.
So now if you would like to watch the televised version of what's going on, go to YouTube and look up WNAS SCTV. And now the score is 33-12 here at halftime. And a great showing here for Jake Hyber and Kobe Barnes.
they're shutting up, just going attacking the paint. And so did Liz. How do you do it? He dunks once and was like literally about an inch short of doing it again. Dunks are obviously they're like they get the crowd going already. And at this point in the game, if you're Massa, what do you even do? You're down by 21. Threes are not. They're kinda. They made one not so long ago. But it's just not overall working. The guy did. I think it was Yates. He made a good contested mid-range. And was it that was a good show by the Dazzlers too. Can you dance like that, Wyatt?
No, 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 not even a little bit.
I lack the cartilage to do stuff like that. Oh, that'd be pretty interesting if you did. Yeah, but this game already, pretty high-scoring game already. Sometimes I don't even see games go past 30 points.
And so now for our halftime interview, we've brought in the athletic director here at Floyd Central, Mr. Sequeira.
Yep. What's up?
Mr. Sequeira, what are you taking so far from this game?
Well, as typical, I haven't had the opportunity to watch a lot of the game. Been running here and there, trying to get everything done. So the second half, I kind of calmed down and I get a chance to watch the game. But homecoming was awesome. The young ladies, the young gentlemen looked fantastic. So congratulations to Caden and Cassie and the rest of the homecoming court. And obviously we got a 21-point lead, so things are going well.
Definitely.
Do you get any chance to check out Jake Hybreeder and Kobe Barnes?
No, I have not had an opportunity to watch it. They're playing pretty well right now.
They're both just taking it right to the rim and finishing.
That's pretty much been the story this year. Yeah. You know, that they kind of pick each other up. If they're off, their defense is kind of going towards one, and the other one kind of picks it up, and it's a two-headed horse is pretty hard to control.
So coming into sectionals at the end of February, what are you most excited about for the Highlanders?
More or less, we just want to get out there and compete. Obviously, it would be easy for me to say we want to win the basketball game, we want to win the sectional. We haven't done that since 1989. The last several years, we've had a great opportunity. We have a great opportunity, but you still got to go take care of business. So I'm looking forward to having a great student section there, great fan support like we've had the last several years. Go up to Seymour and just have some fun and hopefully come away with a victory.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, right now, both the band and the field crew is probably one of the best things that's helped keeping the team into it, because it's hard when someone just makes a layup. Both of them are just going insane. It helps. I think it helps to keep in the game. Would you agree?
I tell you, it's very difficult in games like this when you are winning by a pretty large margin to stay focused, because you kind of lose concentration. But having the band, having the student section, just the atmosphere tonight kind of keeps the kids motivated and they're having some fun. It's easy to do when the game's close, because the coach is going to have your full attention and the other team has your full attention. But in games like this, we need the help of our fans, student section, and band, so we appreciate them being here.
And what big events do we have coming up here for our athletic team?
Well, our cheerleaders are heading off to nationals over the weekend down in Orlando, so good luck to them. We've got 4 swimmers. We're going to the state finals. A couple of relays, a couple of individual teams led by Lauren Thompson, who's going to go big time up at D1 school, so congratulations to the swim team. Wrestling, they're going to Evansville on Saturday. We got 5 guys that are wrestling in the semi-state, so we just got a lot of great things athletic-wise going, and I tell you what, spring's right around the corner. We're going to have some success there too.
Definitely in track. How many consecutive years has it been that they've won sectionals?
Oh gosh, I kind of kept, can't keep track of it. I bet you for the boys, it's been pushing 16, 17, I think. It's been because Coach Oxley got it started, and now we've got Coach Cutter's kind of taking the reins, and we're continuing to win. We're starting to also compete very well at the regional level, which the girls have won a couple times, so it's exciting. I just hope we have better weather this year. Last year's weather was terrible. Softball, baseball had a real hard time getting out there on the fields. So fingers crossed for that, but I do expect us to have not only a great end to our winter season, but a great spring season as well.
All righty, well, thank you for your time.
Okay, I appreciate it. Take care, guys.
All right. And that was Mr. Sequeira on his opinion of the basketball game and the upcoming spring sports is baseball. We have about 2.5 minutes left before the second half starts. Floyd Central does have a 21-point lead, 33-12 against the Madison Cubs here at halftime. And right now, I would like to give thanks to the following grant writers who have helped make this production possible: Dave Heminger, Julie Gamble Group, B&B Law Offices, Sam Kennard's Production, Heating, and Cooling. Thank you all so much.
And thank you to Mr. Sequeira for coming up here for the halftime interview. Always a pleasure seeing him around school. And at games and everything, super involved here for the Highlanders. You can see he knew everything about him. I mean, just a great guy.
Now we got his eyes. Now he didn't even know about Barnes Hybrid or what we're talking about. Like, dude, they both got to have half the points. Or they got to have at least 20, maybe even 25 combined already. I mean, they're the show already, without a doubt. But, Madison, they're in a pretty bad position. I mean, can you even score 21? I mean, at this point, especially with Kobe Barnes' defense, can you even score 21 points with the remainder of this game? You only scored 12 in the first half.
Now we have a minute left, near a minute, till we'll get this game kicked back up. And halftime final score prediction, what is it for you?
It's kind of hard. I mean, I'm gonna give the Cubs. I'm gonna give them more than they scored the first half. I'll say they'll have 30 at the end, and the Highlanders will have. Give me 62. 62 to 30. Highlanders win.
62-30. Okay. So you think that the Cubs will play better than they did in the first half?
I mean, no offense, of course, to the Cubs. I don't think you can play any worse than you just did.
I mean, 0 is a thing.
I mean, they were almost completely scorched until the last few minutes of the second quarter. The fans already playing school songs, trying to get everyone out here. For the second half of basketball, got about 20 seconds left. Highlanders do lead 33-12 against the Madison Cubs. Now we're down to 15 seconds. I'm excited already for the second half of basketball.
Definitely. And so I'm gonna have to say my final score 57 to. I say we let off the gas a little bit there towards the end. So I say 57. I say Madison stays on the gas. So I'm gonna say 57, 30, 57, 35.
So you have to think about that too. You're kind of like, And of course, you can always watch the actual live stream on YouTube. Just type in WNAS FCTV. You can watch the live stream here. We got cameras all around. We're broadcasting the game right here. And of course,
what did you say the final score was going to be?
I said I think it was 61 to 30. We're gonna have like a side bet going here.
No, I just like marking them down.
you keep
the other night, the Providence game I did, I was, I think, 4 or 5 points off altogether.
Odds are you probably. That'd be
Closest
awesome
I've ever been to 1 point. And whenever we played Madison in football, I said we'd beat them 60 to nothing. We beat them 59 to nothing. I was upset about that, but
should have bet.
Should have put $100 on 59 nothing. All right, now we got the basketball started back up. Welsh with the ball driving inside, now over to Yankee. And then Welsh with the 3, and it is no good. Winchell with the ball now coming up the court. Now over to Highbreeder. Highbreeder to Sturgeon. Now Sturgeon back to Highbreeder. Now Winchell with it. Winchell to Highbreeder.
They're taking their time.
Now to Winchell. Winchell to Seward. Seward fakes the shots and drive inside. Back out to Winchell. Winchell inside to Barnes. Now easy layup after the pass from Barnes to Highbreeder.
Barnes and Highbreeder, man. They were the story of the first half.
It's that dynamic duo here.
Dynamic duo bonus.
Now Livingston with it. Over to Yancey. Yancey inside to Livingston, barely over his head and out of bounds. Highlander ball.
So if you're trying to get back in this game, that's one thing you do not do, which is allow dumb turnovers. Right now the score is 35-12 as the Highlanders increase their lead to a 23-point lead with about 6.5 minutes left.
Barnes now bringing the ball up the court. Now over to Winchell. Winchell to Highbreeder. Highbreeder gonna pull a 3. And almost good. Bounced off the rim a couple times. Welsh with the rebound now coming up the court. Looking for somebody to pass to. Passes it inside to Livingston. Livingston back to Welch. Welsh over to Miller. Miller to Livingston. Livingston to Yancey, who's going to take the shot. It is no good. Rebound Barnes. Barnes coming up the court now. Barnes with a spin move and a layup, and it is good.
Ooh, getting fancy on
He
us.
put the sauce on that one.
The sauce.
He did, man. Oh, Winchell with a steal now. Coming up the court, Winchell. Come up with a layup under the basket. Misses it, though. Rebound Barnes. Barnes going to drop back a little bit and take the shot. No good. Now Highbreeder with the rebound. Over to Barnes and up. It's that duo, man. I'm telling you, it's a dynamic duo.
Highbreeder on the offensive glass, giving it straight to Barnes. Easy layup.
Now coming down the court. Now Welsh, excuse me. Now Welsh going to drive to the right. Welsh over to Livingston. Livingston to Yancey. Yancey holding it, looking for somebody to give it to. Now to Welsh. Welsh going to take the 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound Winchell. Winchell coming up the court now. Over to Highbreeder. Highbreeder pass inside to Barnes. Barnes puts up the shot, and it is good.
Highbreeder and Barnes assisting and scoring. All the points in the quarter all right for the Highlanders.
Miller with the ball now. Coming up the court now. Over to Yancey. Yancey takes the jump shot. No good. Rebound Sturgeon. Highbreeder now coming up the court with it. Over to Winchell. Winchell gets it blocked from behind, it looked like. From Holt. Holt over to Miller. Now, double teamed. Miller has it. Back to Yancey. Yancey over to Holt. Holt to Yancey. Yancey's going to pull up a 3 and no good.
And right now, all their shots scored have been threes. I mean, I know you need points, but if it ain't working, try something else.
They look so much better in pregame warm-ups.
That's why we did make a big deal about that.
Now pass inside by Stewart to Sturgeon, and Stewart picks up an assist.
He is the first player to actually score in this corner that wasn't Highbreeder or Barnes.
Wow. Now driving inside. Ball is up and no good. Yancey, the shot is missed. Now Barnes with the pass, no look pass inside to Winchell. Winchell out to Highbreeder. Highbreeder to Seward. Seward back to Highbreeder. Highbreeder going to pull a three and in and out. And that's the second three he had was in and out. On the fast break now, Yancey puts in the layup.
First points of the quarter for the Cubs.
Highlanders lead 43-14 over the Cubs. Now Seward coming up the court with it. Over to Winchell. Winchell to Highbreeder. Highbreeder going to drive, take the shot. It is no good. Rebound Livingston. Now up the court. Miller has in the corner for three and no good. Just like you said earlier, man, it's not working. They got to stop taking this three ball.
It's even bad when we start with some wide open threes.
Barnes now with it. Driving inside and dunks on Welsh. Wow. That was incredible.
Liv's dunk was insane.
Just straight dunked on that man.
He's having fun out there.
He really is. That is something that I enjoy watching about Barnes and Rogers Barnes that I enjoy watching about him is that you can just tell whenever he's playing that he just enjoys what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you do. I mean, how do you adjust that? Like, this guy who hasn't dunked all game just drives, slams it down. You can't stop that. I'm sorry.
So Potes, Libs, and Eads are going to check in for Sturgeon, Highbreeder, and who checked out? Oh, Winchell.
There it is.
So now, Omen with the ball. Over to Humes. Humes over to Yancey. Yancey out to...
The three will not fall.
It's not working, guys.
Shoot it, Colby. Colby.
At this
Colby.
point, it's been working so well for him tonight. Honestly, if he pulled up and shot something that went in, it wouldn't surprise me.
Tell him to shoot it.
Miller coming up the court now. Miller to Humes. Humes loses it, but gets it back. Over now to Miller. Miller to Falconberry. Falconberry to Omen. Omen to Miller. Miller driving inside over to Falconberry. Falconberry to Yancey. Yancey's going to drive and take the shot. It is no good. Almost blocked by Logan Libs. Rebound Seward. They're just going to hold this ball, seems like, and drain out this quarter.
I would like to change my prediction. They're not going to score 30 points.
Yeah, I'm going to switch that too. What are you switching to, sir?
16.
16?
I have no clue. Oh.
The ball will go out of bounds now, off Libs.
Everyone's already riled up. Kill crew and the bench already. They're stomping their feet. They're clapping their hands. It's a good game for the Highlanders.
It really is. Really just open up on. Libs now almost with the steal.
And that will do it for the third quarter. Highlanders to lead by 31 points at a score of 45-14 against the Madison Cubs. I'm just kidding with 16. I'm going to put 20. I want to put 20. I'm going to say 61-20. Size is a big thing, especially Kobe Barnes and Liv. They're so just tall. And the three, the only thing you do is shoot, and just shooting does not work for them. So you're kind of stuck. And right now we like to give the following grant writers who helped make this production possible a quick little shout out. Kenneth did at DDS, Settle the Score Sports app, Baptist Health, Realtor, Pat Grove, Schuler, Bueller Real Estate Services. Whew. How do you describe that? First Kobe dumps. He dunks it, and he.
Fans, get out your tickets to see
I don't even know.
tonight's game ball. The winning number is 7122863.
So now the Cubs roster, or the Cubs team that will come on now, looks like Humes, Miller, Falconberry, Omen, and Yancey. And for the Highlanders, Jacob Ray, Jalen Potes, Kobe Barnes, Nick Winchell, and Harrison Eads. And they're not even covering Harrison Eads. He's completely open over in the corner. He was wide open. He walked right in.
He's kind of smile. He kind of smiles.
He's still open. They're not even looking at him. Now Ray with it, driving inside, gonna put up the layup. Now Yancey with the ball. Over to Omen. Omen gonna pull a three here. No good. Harrison Eads with the rebound. Out of Winchell. Winchell coming up the court now. Harrison Eads now with it. Jacob Ray, and the pass is way over Jacob's head.
A sloppy pass right there. And they refuse to give Jacob Ray the ball. That's kind of frustrating too. That's a quick 2-point, even though they still scored. Get the guy's touch.
Now Yancey coming up the court with it. Yancey gonna pull a three here, no good off the front of the rim.
They cannot make
And
three.
honestly, I don't think they're ever gonna learn. Potes with it. I think that was a reach in. Now Winchell coming in with it, and great layup there by Nick Winchell. 49-14, the Highlanders lead the Cubs here with 6:52 left. Now Humes with it. Humes loses the ball.
I mean, add turnovers to just missing the. I guarantee if this team threw a rock at the ground, I guarantee they miss.
It's like a quote from Dodgeball, Patch Houlihan, you couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. So Winchell now driving with the layup, no good. Poach with the rebound though. Kobe calling for the ball. Harrison Eads, or not Harrison Eads, Winchell's gonna pull a shot here, no good. Yancey coming up the court with it now. Almost stolen by Kobe. Now Humes with it. And I don't know what the plan was there, but he threw it right off Jacob Ray's foot. And Kobe Barnes will now come off the court and gets a standing ovation for everybody here at Floyd Central.
He deserves it. I mean, him and Highbrier, they played so well. I mean,
They did.
I guarantee you they have almost 40 points combined.
So now Goman's gonna check in for the Highlanders. Now over Yancey takes the shot. It is good.
I take back what I said. Now they're finally in a rhythm.
Winchell with the ball now. Driving inside, gonna pull up a layup, and no good. Welch guarded by Goman here, over in the corner. Pulls up the shot, and another three ball. Oh, okay.
Now it's on. Current score is 49-20. Highlanders do lead by 29. I called that the Cubs would only score 20.
Now Potes with it. And Winchell with the easy layup to make it 51-20. The Highlanders lead. Now Yancey with the shot, no good. Bricked it off the rebound at the rim. It's bad. Poach with the ball now. So timeout here. They're just going to bring on the whole JV roster here pretty much, except for Jacob Ray and Harris Needs.
Let them take over.
Purvis with it now. Over to Eads. He's going to pack up a three. No good. Big time rebound there. And it was lost by Jacob Ray. Yancey with the ball now. Over to Welsh. Welsh can drive inside, put up the layup. It is no good off the back of the rim. And falling down, Falconberry puts up the shot. Now Harris Needs with it. Over to Goman. Goman going to pull a three, and it is good. What a shot.
And the
Goman just smiling and giggling as he comes down the court on that one.
The starters are loving that for Floyd Central.
Now over to Welsh. Yancey going to drive, take a jumper, and it is good. 54-22 is your score. The Highlanders lead the Cubs.
They do break my initial scoring of calling 20. They did score 22, so congrats to Madison for at least that. It's deflected out of bounds. And Floyd Central will retain possession. I mean, this has already been an amazing night. And then you make a shot like that. Boom. I mean, this is just a way to please everyone at this point.
Harris Needs with the ball now. It's Ben Purvis. Purvis inside to Burks. Burks going to take the easy layup, and it is good. 56-22, the Highlanders lead here with 3 minutes left in the game. And now, Forner on with the ball now over to Omen. Omen takes a shot, no good. Purvis coming down the court with it now. Goman with the ball, over to Purvis. Eads inside to Goman. Goman gonna back up, take the shot, and it is good.
And lots of love.
The whole kill crew loves Goman. Now, Miller driving inside over to Welsh, guarded by Goman. Falconberry. Falconberry's going to drive inside. That is a blocking foul on.
Looks like they wanted to charge.
Goman.
This is the first free throws for Madison with 2:12 left in the fourth. Highlanders lead 58-22.
Honestly, I don't know if Madison wanted that because Forner hit that three over in the corner as he was wide open.
And never mind, they will not be shooting free throws. The flag foul was called before the shot, and that guy, he just stepped out of bounds and they did not call it.
Now foul on Harris Needs. 2 minutes left. 58-22.
I mean, come on, get the game going.
61-20 was your prediction. Mine was 64-22 as of we changed it. So
you
I don't know.
So you need
Highlanders
some more
need to score a little bit.
So I'll take a 2-point loss. If you call
Ray
it,
with the.
if you call it, I'm jumping onto the court.
Eads with it. Eads now driving to the left. Burke's gonna put up a shot. It's good. Need a three. Need a three. We need a three.
Just so White can get his happy prediction of
We need it.
right now.
Oh.
Right now
All
the
right,
score
Purvis
is
coming down the court now.
61-22.
Somebody hit a three, please. Purvis with it now. Over to Goman. Goman hits it. Goman hits it.
And the score is 64-22 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
Oh no.
The score that Wyatt predicted.
I'm hanging on the line right now.
No
It's a tight one.
No scoring within the minute.
Hopefully they just burn this clock out.
We're losing our minds.
Warner with it over to Welsh. Welsh over to Omen. Omen over in the corner to Forner. Forner to Falconberry. And there's a foul on the Highlanders.
Could you imagine if that put them in the bonus? You would. Oh, it's so good.
42.9 left. Highlanders lead 64-22. Corner with the ball now. Driving to the right. Puts up a shot. 30.5 seconds left. 64-22 is still the score.
If you literally just to win, Wyatt called the game, it'd be 64-22 with a Highlander lead. That is currently the score right now. If they do not score, Wyatt is gonna do something.
And it will be Highlander ball with 23.3 left.
Your smile is so.
Oh, I hope they hold this.
If they hold it, there's no way. They're just gonna go for another 3, just because it's JV, and they're probably gonna score just because of that.
Harrison Eads now with it. And hold it. They're gonna hold it.
Oh my God! There's no way. He's gonna pull.
Now
up.
the clock ticks down. And
3, 2, 1.
64-22.
64-22 is your final score with a Highlander lead by 42 points. Wyatt predicted the score. He said the Highlanders would win with them scoring 64 and the Madison Cubs only scoring 22 points. Oh, good job. I'm going to give Wyatt this one.
I cannot believe I actually just called that.
That is impressive. I mean,
It's the first time I've ever done that.
I was 3 points away from
So the
Highlander.
last time when we played Madison in football, I was off by 1 point, and we played them in basketball. Get on, let's go.
I mean, great game all around,
Really
especially
was.
Kobe Barnes, and Jake Highbreeder. And in 1 in a million chance that happened today. The camera's already on you, Wyatt. That's impressive.
So Jake Highbreeder and Kobe Barnes leading the show today. Really just lighting it up from anywhere they shot. We talked about it before the game. Really, if they get hot, they can hit anything they want to.
It's over from there.
And then they just kind of run away with the game once they do that. And so that's really what they did. They heated up, and then they hit everything. And
Yeah. Anyway.
So 64-22 is your final score. You were listening to 88.1 Highlander Radio. I am Wyatt Williams alongside me, Josh Breeden, and have a good night. And as always, go Highlanders.